Hi, welcome to my channel Lakshya, where we simplify learning with clear answers. In this video, we'll tackle model questions and provide detailed answers to help you prepare confidently. Question 1. Fill in the blanks. A. Production of new individuals from vegetative part of parent is called reproduction. B. A flower may have either male or female reproductive parts. Such a flower is called universal flowers. C. The transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of the same or of another flower of the same kind is known as pollination. D. The fusion of male and female gametes is termed as fertilization. E. Seed dispersal takes place by means of wind, water and animals. Question 2. Describe the different methods of asexual reproduction. Give examples. Solution. Different methods of asexual reproduction are as follows. Vegetative propagation. In this asexual reproduction, new plants are produced from roots, stems, leaves and buds of the individual plant. Examples. Tuber of potato, the rhizome of ginger. Budding. The bud is a small projection which gradually grows and gets detached from the parent cell and forms a new yeast cell. The new yeast cell grows, matures and produces more yeast cells. Example. Yeast. Fragmentation. In this mode of reproduction, the growth and multiplication are done by rapidly breaking down into two or more fragments. Each fragment grows into new individuals when water and nutrients are available. Example. Algae. Spore formation. This reproduction is done by spores which, under favorable conditions, germinate and develop into a new individual. Examples. Fungi like rhizopus, mucor, etc. Fission. It is a type of asexual reproduction where the unicellular organism splits to form new organisms. There are two types of fission which are, filled circle binary fission. Filled circle multiple fission. Examples. Unicellular organisms that undergo binary fission are amoeba, paramecium, leishmania, etc. Plasmodium undergoes the process of multiple fission. Question 3. Explain what you understand by sexual reproduction. Solution. Sexual reproduction is a method where male and female gametes fuse to form a new individual. In plants, stamens and pistils are male and female reproductive organs which bear the anthers and ovary, respectively. Question 4. State the main difference between asexual and sexual reproduction. Solution. Asexual reproduction. It requires only one parent. Daughter cells formed are identical to parents and to each other. Special reproductive organs are not required. X. Yeast, rose, jasmine. Sexual reproduction. Requires a male and female parent. Newly formed offsprings show variations in comparison to the parents. Special reproductive organs are required. X. Insects, animals. Question 5. Sketch the reproductive parts of a flower. Solution. Sketch of reproductive parts of a flower are given below. Question 6. Explain the difference between self-pollination and cross-pollination. Solution. Self-pollination. In self-pollination, pollen grains are transferred from the anther to the stigma of the same flower. Self-pollination occurs only in bisexual flowers. Cross-pollination. In cross-pollination, pollen grains are transferred from the anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower of the same kind. It occurs in both unisexual and bisexual flowers. Question 7. How does the process of fertilization take place in flowers? Solution. The process of fusion of male and female gametes, to form a zygote, is called fertilization. The zygote develops into an embryo, and the embryo undergoes meiotic cell division to form seeds. Question 8. Describe the various ways by which seeds are dispersed. Solution. Seeds and fruits of plants are carried away by the wind, water and animals. Wing seeds such as those of drumstick and maple, light seeds of grasses or hairy seeds of aacay, madder, and hairy fruit of the sunflower get blown off with the wind to faraway places. Some seeds are dispersed by water. These fruits or seeds usually develop floating ability in the form of a spongy or fibrous outer coat as in coconut. Some seeds are dispersed by animals, especially spiny seeds with hooks which get attached to the bodies of animals and are carried to distant places. Examples are xanthium and arania. Some seeds are dispersed when the fruits burst with sudden jerks. The seeds are scattered far from the parent plant. This happens in the case of castor and balsam. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this Q&A, don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop your next questions in the comments. I might feature them in the next video.